o'clock. And the East Cleveland Board of Education regular business session meeting, regular board meeting is now called to order. Would you please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Since Dr. Pettigrew and Ms. Witt are online, if you want to make an opening statement or a comment, fine. If not, we'll move on.
If I could do the roll call, please.
Yes, that would help matters.
Thank you. Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Ms. Stepmy Walls.
Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
Yes.
Ms. Fountain. And Ms. Sanders.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
we have you. Any other comments you want to make right quick, Ms. Witt? If not, I'll ask Dr.
No other comments. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'll ask Dr. Pettigrew if he wanted to make a comment.
Have no comments at the beginning of the meeting. Thank you.
All right. I just want to say that Dr. Pettigrew is at a SLEPI training, and that's the reason he is on virtual tonight. So we are so pleased that he's able to do that with us. So the next thing on the agenda is the approval of the December 8th, 2025 meeting agenda. What's your pleasure?
Madam President, I make a motion that we do the approval of I make
A motion to.
and I'm looking at it. Okay. Make a motion to the approval of the December 8th, 2025 meeting agenda.
I second.
It's been properly moved and second for the approval of the December 8th meeting agenda. Call the roll. Oh, we have electronic voting.
Yes, online voting is open. Ms. Stepmy Walls.
You just got a yes from me.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Voting is closed. Motion passed.
The next thing on our agenda is approval of the November 10th regular board meeting minutes and the November 24th special board meeting minutes. What's your pleasure?
Madam President, I make a motion that we do the approval of the November 10th, 2025 regular board meeting and the November 24th, 2025 special board meeting minutes.
I second.
It has been properly moved and second that we approve the minutes for November 10th and November 24th.
All votes are in. Motion passes.
We have the discussion item and then a report of the finance. Shouldn't we have had the finance first?
Good discussion.
Clicking on it now. This is the discussion item number 2. We can go ahead and do it now. But I'm trying to see, yes, no, we're going. No, I'm asking, you want me to move on or?
Madam President?
Yes.
Are any board members asking for the discussion item that is sitting there? Does anyone want to talk about that? It's sitting there as to the positions for January, the president pro temp, any of that conversation. does the board want to have that conversation at this meeting?
It doesn't matter, but for the pro tem position, anybody want to be pro tempore?
I vote for the president to be the pro tem.
Can't be.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we looked it up.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, anyone else? If no one else takes it, I will serve as pro tem,
Mm-hmm. Great.
and we can take care of that at the next meeting. Not unless anybody else want to have anything else to say regarding.
One suggestion.
Yeah.
Excuse
You
me.
might wanna explain pro tem so that, do you understand what pro tem? I didn't think so.
That's someone to temporarily take the place of the president. We do a lot of different things at the January meeting. And you were at the, no, because you didn't come on board till March. So it's a temporary position for that one day. But I can give you some more literature on it if you like.
Okay.
I'll email you something, as a matter of fact, this evening. Any other? Okay. And the rest of that, if no one else has any additional comments? None?
I have a question, Dr. Rice.
Yes?
Did you indicate that you're serving as pro tem at the organizational meeting?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mhm. Okay, if no other discussion at this time, as far as the president and vice president, okay.
So I don't understand what we're doing. I'm really confused.
Okay, are you on,
Yeah, I'm
are
here.
you on number 3?
Yeah,
We're just discussing who will be the president pro tem for that meeting.
Okay.
I served for that
So just-
meeting. That's the meeting in January, the
Okay.
first business meeting
okay.
for the month of January.
Okay.
And there's some other stuff that will go on as well. Okay. All right, if we're all clear, then I'll move to the next item, if we're clear.
We don't have to vote.
Dr. Rice,
Yeah?
does Mary Sanders have interest in doing that?
I don't know.
And doing what?
She
Being
don't know
president
what
pro
it
tem.
is.
President pro
Yeah.
tem.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Rice, if I may, can I explain exactly what that is?
Sure, if I give some
Sure.
additional information.
Okay, so for the organizational meeting, state law requires that the board hold an organizational meeting. Because the current president's term ends December 31st, you have to have a temporary president come in to open the meeting. That temporary president is called a pro tem. So that
Okay.
person would then come in, start your meeting. At that meeting, then the votes would proceed for the president and the vice president for the upcoming year. But that person serves in a temporary capacity to get that meeting started. So
Okay,
that's what the pro
I'll do
tem is.
okay,
Oh,
I'll do it.
good.
Nice.
Thank you very much. That's clearer now?
Hmm.
Yeah, got it, okay.
And
Any
Dr.
other
Rice,
questions
you'll
or
be able,
comments?
you'll be able to give her additional information on that?
I will,
Yeah.
believe me. Mhm.
Mm.
Thank
Okay.
you. I will email you tonight, or at least by tomorrow, definitely, with some additional information. Now, any other, we're still on 2. Any other comments, questions? Hearing none? No other additional comments or questions? Moving on to 3.
This is the report of the Finance Committee.
Mm-hmm.
Chairs, Shireen Fountain, co-chairs myself, Vernon Robinson. I see that there is one resolution, and that is a resolution to accept the East Cleveland City Schools District Monthly Financial Report for October 2025. I make a motion that we accept this resolution.
I second.
It's been properly moved and second that we accept the resolution for the finance. Questions or comments?
If I
Hearing
may.
none. I thought I sent an email, Ms. Witt. You didn't get it?
No, the only email I received was a question from the chair. I
Mhm.
saw an email from her and I did answer that email. But
Okay.
if you have a question, I'm more than happy to answer it. Or I did not see an email from you.
Mhm. I thought I sent one, but it was the same question I normally have.
Mhm.
Regarding the cash balance is lower than the previous year.
Yes,
And that is unfavorable for number two, current action. And usually you do a great job of explaining that. So I guess I wanted it explained again. It's current actual estimate trend compared to forecast variance analysis. The revenue is trending unfavorable compared to forecast and then unfavorable impact on the cash balance. If you can share some insights.
certainly. So the unfavorable was less than 1%.
Mm-hmm.
It was 0.0001, something like that. So what all that's saying to us is based on what the cash balance was in December of 2024 compared to December of 2025. It was, and looking at the 5-year forecast, it's unfavorable, less than 1%. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just the movement of money from one year to the next.
Right.
The other thing that's impacting that is, if you'll recall, we had all of the COVID, we had all
Yeah.
of the money for Fund 507, which
Mm-hmm.
ended last year. The board had advanced over $9 million to that
Yes.
account. That money came back in and that showed as revenue. We did
Mm-hmm.
not have to do that in June of 25. That's why the number looks unfavorable when in fact it's not unfavorable. It's just that the advances that the Board of Education did in June were less than the ones from the year before. So the bottom line is we're really not unfavorable. Your advances were less one year from the other. That's all.
Okay. Anyone have any other additional questions? You understand that?
Yes.
Fantastic. I think that was the only question that I asked. I'll check to see what happened to that email. I thought I sent it. I'm sorry. I may
And that
not.
was the same question actually that Ms. Fountain had when she sent me that, and I did respond to her as the finance chair. I did
Oh,
respond to her.
okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
Now let me get out of here and back to the agenda. All right. And we're voting to accept that report.
Okay, all votes are in. Motion passes.
Thank you. Okay. Now we are at the number 4, recommendations of the superintendent.
Yes, Madam President, for your approval, I'm asking for a motion to approve the appointments listed there in that first section A for the board's discussion and vote.
Okay. You've heard the superintendent.
Madam President,
Yes.
I make a motion per the superintendent to accept the resolution A, appointments.
I second.
It's been properly moved in second that we accept the appointments as by our superintendent. Any questions or comments? Hearing none. Hearing no questions or comments.
All votes are in. Motion passes.
All right.
Madam President, the second approval that I'm seeking is for resignations and retirements. Right now, we only have one listed under that section, and I'm asking for a
Yeah.
motion to approve the resignation that's listed.
Okay,
Madam President, I make a motion that we accept Resolution B, resignation and retirements per Dr. Pettigrew.
I second.
it's been properly moved and second that we accept the resignations as stipulated. Questions or comments? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Online voting is open. All votes are in, motion passes.
Thank you.
Board. Thank you. And then my final recommendation is professional leave. Two of our district nurses are going to just a virtual Ohio Department of Health annual school nurse conference. So I'm asking the board to approve the professional leave for these two folks as well.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understood that they're not traveling anywhere, it's just virtual.
It's
Right.
virtual, no cost.
Okay, no, yeah. Okay,
Madam President, I
Yes.
make a motion that we accept Resolution C per Dr. Pettigrew, professional leave.
I second.
it's been properly moved and second that we accept the professional leave as stipulated in C. Questions or comments? Hearing none, call for the vote.
Online voting is open.
And
All votes are in, motion passes.
thank you. Last thing, 5 is meeting dates. And please adhere to those meeting dates and times. Ms. Witt, if you have any comments you'd like to share, but on that day, we will meet at 4 o'clock as we normally have done in the past. And those meetings are as stipulated. Any questions or comments on those meetings? If none, good.
So we're still meeting on December 22nd.
That has not, yeah, you have December 22nd here. And Dr. Pettigrew, I think we will default to you. Do we need to meet on December 22nd?
I do
It's
not
on
need
here.
that.
Monday,
I do not
December
need that
20th.
meeting. No, I do not need that meeting, Madam President.
Okay, Ms. Witt, do you need that meeting?
I do
For
not
anything?
need that meeting, no.
Okay, board members, do we need that meeting, September 22nd?
I do not need that meeting.
December 22nd?
Work session? No? Okay, that meeting, as everyone here and the two that are virtual say that it's not necessary. So therefore, we will not have to be here Monday, December the 22nd. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, now the next is expression from the community, and we have one person out there, but I will defer to any comments, and then we have then I have one other thing from the agenda. Any comments, expression from the community member that's here at the moment? No? Thank you very much. Ms. Zelda, would you please come and give it and help the board?
Mr. Robinson. We would like to thank you for your years of service on this Board of Education. And it's a thank you from the Board of Education and the East Cleveland City School District. So we present you with your drum major.
Okay, wait a minute, hold it, wait a minute, Ms. Zelda, lean in again.
Yes.
Oh, is that fantastic?
Mr. Robinson, tell us what it says for those of us that can't see it.
Shaw High Head Drum Major, class of 79. East Cleveland City Board, and under the S, drum major. Thank you.
Oh,
And we're not done yet. We would like to present you with this plaque that says, in recognition of 8 years of devoted service on the East Cleveland Board of Education and for your steadfast commitment to advancing opportunities for the children of East Cleveland. We present you with this.
Wait a minute, hold it. Hold it, act it up.
Appreciate it.
Whose idea was this? That's really nice.
Mr. Robinson, I just want to say, your influence on this board has been phenomenal. Let's give him by all means. And we cannot thank you enough for all that you have done and what we know you will continue to do. So thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Any comments that you'd like to make to the board and to the?
Well, I'll wait till everybody else and I'll end with my exit.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. I see we have another community member to come in. And this is a short meeting. We are, let me see.
I think he was waiting for us to say something.
I am. That's where that was my very next thing, definitely. Okay. Usually I begin with Mr. Robinson. I'd like to end with you tonight, if that's okay with you.
Yes.
Okay. I will, Mr. Sanders, any comments?
No.
Mrs. Stephanie Stepbar Walls, any comments?
For him now?
For anything that you'd like to say?
Okay. I just want to say what a pleasure it's been working with you, Bernie. You've taught me a whole lot in going through, because I came in as a new member, and the things that you taught me when we went down to convocation, the things that you taught me when we went on other trips, working here and learning from you, I'm really going to miss you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mr. Robinson, one thing for certain, you live and bleed East Cleveland School District. And that's been from day one all the way until now. Your influence has been indeed over this board, over this district has been phenomenal. And we can't thank you enough for all that you have done and all that I know you will continue to do. Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Definitely.
Oh, I want to hear from them too, then I'll speak.
Okay. May I ask for comments from Ms. Witt and then the superintendent? We have somebody else on it. Mr. Roscoe is on there. So should I, Dr. Pettigrew, I'm gonna defer to you. For the people who are virtual, I'll let you say who goes next.
All right, let's go with since Roscoe is on the call. Let's go with Roscoe, then Witt, and then I'll give some comments as well.
Okay.
Mr. Robinson, I'm going to take a second on behalf of East Cleveland Athletics to just extremely show your dedication, your love, your support, your donations. You've been at many of games. Your support that you have shown for our athletics, donate many things, is being there and being a key figure at games and being so supportive. Anytime you always call and ask me, what do we need? And a lot of times I never knew that you would show up with things. You have been a positive this force in terms of being on this board. I want to speak on behalf of me and Ms. Sherman and all of the athletic programs. I love you. I appreciate everything you've done. You have been a very valuable asset to the East Cleveland School District. I know many a times you come into the school, walk the halls, ask what we need, find out things that we need to improve on, and voice your opinion. I want to let you know on behalf of myself and many others, I appreciate everything that you've done. It doesn't go unnoticed. You definitely have been an example of an alumni there at Shaw High School. Hey, good luck in your next steps. And I'm looking for you to be doing big things in the future, man. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Ms. Robinson, thank you for being a board member extraordinaire. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for just being you. You have come to my office. There were things you wanted to learn and know. And I will say this, and some of those things we have grown together. We have developed a friendship. Not only have I respected you as a member of the Board of Education of the East Cleveland City School District, but also as a friend. And I certainly appreciate that. Thank you for the oxtails. I wish you the very, very, very best in the future. And certainly, this is not the last time we will see each other. So the very best to you.
Arthur. Hello there.
Big brother.
Hey, Mr. Robinson.
Yeah.
Hey,
There go Art Hill.
Hey, everybody. Good evening. I didn't anticipate, getting the mic. But Mr. Robinson, words can't really adequately express how thankful and grateful we are to have had you around in this capacity. You've absolutely been invaluable and an absolute inspiration to the people around here and the alumni like myself who seek to just make a consistent difference in the lives of our students and staff. And you couldn't have asked for a better example. So this is absolutely not in any way like a goodbye. I'm sure we'll see you around just as just as often, just in a different role. So just thanks for all your time. Thanks for availing yourself. Thank you for always being there for the students, for us. And, I'll see you at the next alumni meeting.
all right.
All right. Hey, Vernon. Yeah, this ain't no goodbyes. You're not going nowhere, but you'll still be around. You'll still be helping families, students, everybody else. I want to thank you. The moment I came through this door and became the superintendent CEO, you have been a friendly, you've been a help, you've been a brother to me, and you are the reason. You gave me the suggestion to re-engage the Cleveland Browns to build a stadium for us. And that's not lost on me that you brought that early on. I think that was 2019 and we got it done. You are an advocate. You are a champion. You are a cheerleader of all things East Cleveland. We love you. I love you.
Yes.
This is an awkward conversation because you do so much things to help us grow and show me personally how I should approach many things that we do in East Cleveland. You give me all the background information. You give me the stuff that I can't see so that I can apply an approach that's going to work. And we sitting here on 3 stars and all of these wonderful accolades and stuff. You're in the middle of that. You are part of that process. You helped us get out of academic distress and sit here really looking like we can do anything we want to do. And we thank you, Vernon, for your contribution to this movement. You've been a leader in this. You've been a force. And we want to give you your flowers today.
Right.
That we appreciate all that you do and the dedication, the sacrifice. Sometimes I say, Vernon, that's too much. That's too much. But you say the kids need it, the kids want it. You say the staff is asking for it, and you go above and beyond, whether it's prom dresses, whether it's uniforms, whether it's hot dog machines donated. I mean, it runs the gamut. We see you, we acknowledge you, and we honor you for your contribution to our success. So I want to take this moment to say thank you, brother, for what you've done and what you will continue to do. Because you wear East Cleveland City Schools on your arm, tattooed in ink. And we thank you for that.
Appreciate it. I thank all of you. I've been on this board 8 years.
Mm.
In 8 years, I engaged with different board members. I came in 2017 under the leadership of Dr. Corley, board president, Dr. Una H.R. King. On this mission, my accomplishment was to build that stadium. Dr. Pettigrew's second day, coming through the hallway, I pulled him aside. I said, "You don't know who I am, but I'm Vernon Robinson. I need your help in helping me build this stadium. Everybody knows that I will ring to the hills that I'm the baddest drum major that Shaw ever had." And to go through that original stadium was the legend. That stadium didn't hold up. Things started to happen. It started to decay. It was time to see something different. When I met Dr. Pettigrew, I realized he was the man that put the Maple Heights Stadium where it is. We burned the bridges with the Cleveland Browns. I begged him to talk to them to see if they'll reconsider. Lo and behold, Dr. Pettigrew, my hat is off to you. Sitting on Shaw Avenue, there's a brand new stadium. Thank you. Through my 8 years, I'm a fast forward to just recently in December. I encouraged Randy to come in front of the board to go to Hawaii, get the support of the board, and we'll get there. First he says no. I said, "Randy, you gotta put your foot down, come in front of the board. This is something that these kids will endure of a lifetime." I was one of these kids. I moved in East Cleveland in 1964. I lived on 3rd Avenue. Preschool and kindergarten, I went to Mayfair. 1st through 6th, Prospect, 7 and 8, Kirk, then Shaw High School. While at Prospect, I wanted to be in the band. Under Dr. Alvin E. Fulton, I learned how to play the trumpet. Completing that, we went to Kirk. Kirk band was larger than the band we have today. There was 125 of us sitting in the concert band at Kirk under Mr. Riccardi. In order to get in Shaw Band, you had to actually audition for it. You didn't just come out of Kirk and get a step foot in Shaw High Marching Band. You had to audition. All 100 of us didn't make it. I was one of the fortunate. I went from brass to saxophone to woodwind. So my 9th grade year, I was just in the band. But I dug so deep because I desired to be that drum major. After 9th grade, Dr. Fulton saw it in me. He said, "I'm gonna put you as the assistant drum major. And you proved to me that you want the spot." My 11th grade year, I moved the drum major out and I stepped in. I led that band for the 2 years. And if each one of you ever Google Shaw High School Cardinal Marching Band, in the legend, it is shown on their page. So I think Case Western Reserve did the study. So I'm in legend, the baddest drum major Shaw ever had. Then I decided to keep on with these kids. I never stopped. Every game, every basketball, football, I went to some track meets, wrestling meets, because I was one of these kids. One day I sat in the window in the wintertime and I watched these kids walk to school in Crocs. How could it be? When the snow is deep and all this slush, I was one of these kids. So I figured I had to do something. Everybody knows that I'm a designer. I still work in New York. I was the lead designer for many years. I won the International Designer of the Year 2001, 2002. So I pulled together my resources. How can I get coats and shoes for these babies? So I called one of the reps to get some coats because they were wearing hoodies. He told me, send me $48 and I'll send you 48 coats. I'm like, now we're not talking about no dollar coats. I need coats for these babies. I sent him $48. He sent me 48 down jackets. I donated to the school because remember, I was one of those kids. Then we had a drive with several teachers where we bought mittens, Ugg boots, scarves, and I can cook. So I got with the principal and asked, could I have a Christmas celebration at the school? At first they said, Mr. Rams, that's a little too much. I said, these babies need it. I was one of them. So it's now the media center, but in the library, we cleared 8 tables. They had ham, turkey, chicken, macaroni and cheese, and greens. The teachers came together with me and we bought shoes, mittens, gloves, hats, and some more coats to give to these babies. And they ate very well. Upon that, I lost my mother. My mother told me I lost my brother first, but my mother told me, do not stop advocating for those kids because you were one of them. Today, I came here with an attitude, but I think I need to leave that attitude where it is. I love this board. I love the things that this district is doing. I need a board to be cohesive, not backbiting or backstabbing. I need the board to be respectful. Give the board members a chance. Everybody has a voice, but together it forms East Cleveland City School Board, not just one. I believe it was my first year, when I first got on the board, Dr. Blahoviak wanted me to be the president. I was like, I have no idea what a president would do. Why are you nominating me? I needed to learn. In the first 4 years, it was trying. We did things, and I thought they were right. Didn't understand. The last 4 years, let's say the last 2 years, under Deborah Keyes Wright, she sat me down and said, what you're doing is not board. Board is governing. You do not go below the line. If you have questions, ask. Do not question expertise unless you know the work. If you don't know the work, you can't question because it's not going to make a difference anyway. So I sat and listened. I said, so what is part of governing? She said, I looked at some of the things where you walked halls, you looked for cracks in ceilings, and you reported it. She said, that's not what board members do. You're doing the work of building and grounds, whoever chairs that as an administrator. That's not what a board member does. What a board member does, your superintendent or your chair of board will bring it to you. You then take it to the board to see if it's fit to go on the agenda. And I started to learn that. So therefore, when we were doing these committee meetings, I never answered. Because it's not my job to go seek the work. It's their job to do the work. Dr. Pettigrew was the superintendent. Virgil Callaway was buildings and grounds. If they didn't contact me in regards to a problem, I didn't seek it. But there were many nights Dr. Pettigrew would call. I was like, oh, what I did now. The break-in at Chambers. The explosion of the boilers. Several break-ins at Chambers. He notified me. I notified the board president. That's governing. I didn't question the actions. I did my job. Now, what I'm encouraging this board to do, we have to change. We've got to start governing. We got to stop nitpicking and questioning expertise. I'm quite sure, like I did Ms. Whit will tell you on many days, if I had a question, either I rang that buzzer until I got a badge. Ms. Whit will say, oh, I've got a question to ask. Once I understood what it was, I left it alone because I'm not expertise. I have no idea about finance. I have no idea about education. So I'm not one to question it. Cohesively as the board, that's what the board does. Leadership of the board. Gather the information, come to the board, talk to the board. The board makes the decision collectively as one. Not one board member can make a decision or make anything. Lakeisha, I'm telling you this because you're the newest board member. I pray for you because I know you're going to do an exceptional job. That's why I endorsed you. I did run this year because Ms. Whit and Dr. Pettigrew lit into me. The last day, they encouraged me and Paula, you need to go down there and put your name on the ballot. I had told Dr. Pettigrew and Ms. Whit months prior, I'm done. My job is done. It's time for new people to come in and lead this district. I'll be 65 years old. I've been in this district since preschool. I've done my job. Lakeisha, you do excellent. I support you with the food, with the gaming trucks. Every time we have something, Dr. Pettigrew will tell you. I know someone that has game trucks. I know somebody that will engage with these kids. This is what we need. Lord, forgive me for saying this, us old people, we don't have no connection with these kids. Columbus, yes. The movement, yes. But these babies need the love of this board to support them to move forward. Dr. Pettigrew said, I helped them go. I read a piece that one of the board members said, I helped them go from 1 to 3 stars. My question is how? We didn't engage in the plan. We did not write the plan. Dr. Pettigrew wrote the plan. We endorsed it and we supported it. So through support, my hat's off to him. He took this district from receivership to getting out of state control. We're not out yet. I do believe by the end of this month. So in essence, what I'm saying, the board really doesn't have any jurisdiction. They're still under receivership. Dr. Pettigrew can tell this board at any given time, I don't need you all. We're still under receivership. But through his wisdom, courage, and the belief in this district, he allowed this board to sit at this table. So that's why this board is at this table. I did a lot of research. A lot of things I would come to say to him, I didn't bring it to the board. A lot of things I would ask Ms. Whit, I didn't bring it to the board because I got my answers. So what I'm encouraging this board to do, I believe a president should be only in position 1 or 2 years. Move it over and let folks get in here and let them learn. You can't learn sitting here not partaking. That's my belief. Other things I wanted to say, I'm not going to say. Because I did come here with an attitude on being not happy in the things that was going on. So we're going to let that rest. Because a lot of times people tell you, you let that rest and take it to your grave. Don't stir up nothing, but support it. No, I'm not leaving. I will be at this district like I used to be before I came a board member. I bought a popcorn machine. I bought a hot dog machine. I am still going to give back because that's how I get my blessings. In order to get a blessing, you got to give a blessing. I need these board members to engage, not sit at home. Come out and see what these kids are doing. Ask any of these kids, do they know you? And if they don't know you, it's a shame. Remember, you were all kids too, and you look for that same support. Through football, basketball, track, show up. Let them know that you are in their corner. Let them know that you have their back. Lakeisha, I made uniforms from day one. It was brought to my attention in one board meeting that it was a conflict of interest. It did not stop me. Don't let it stop you. These kids need people like us to support them, to make this district better. As you all know, and I'm in this, Collinwood is shutting down. You've got thousands of kids from 152nd down to, what is it, 222nd, that will have to go to Glenville. You got education right here in East Cleveland. Encourage these kids. Encourage these parents when you get a chance. I started here. I hate to say it, I'm gonna die here. Because I bleed black and red. And as Dr. Pettigrew is tattooed on my arm from my wrist to my shoulder, I am the definition of success. And Dr. Pettigrew, thank you for that slogan, because I'm tatted with it. Board members, I encourage you all to do the right thing. You have to give people a chance. Other people need to have a chance. Other people need to sit in power and see if they enjoy it. They may endure it. But if you don't get that chance, you never know. I'm not sad. I'm real happy. I did not campaign at all. I campaigned for you, Lakeisha. And I campaigned for Sandra Morgan. I never sent out literature. I never asked for an endorsement. My mind was made up. But it's funny, I got 880 votes for not doing nothing. I got people calling me, why did you tell me it was on? I said, because I'm good. My time is up. If I get back in, I'm fine. If I don't, I will not be mad. But one thing for sure, and I definitely have to say this, Dr. Rice, I highly respected you. But what you did to me that day on election, you stood in my face with the Shireen Fountain t-shirt on. That was the most disrespectful thing you could have ever done. Because I looked up to you as a board leader. I looked up to you to support each and every board member. Not one. Because a board president is 24/7. And you made the comment, I'm not a board member today, I'm a citizen. Yes, you did.
No, I can tell you exactly what I said.
No, because they wanted to come to this meeting today and I told them no.
Okay.
But yes, you did. And you did have on that t-shirt. That was the most disrespectful thing ever. Because what if Dr. Pettigrew and Ms. Witt would have stood out with a t-shirt of mine? And that was the sour note with me. Because I felt as a board president, you should have endorsed each and every one of us that was running.
Thank you.
Dr. Pettigrew, Ms. Witt, you continue doing what you do. You kept this district out of the red as long as I've been here. And I hope to see you continue doing it. So with that said, I am grateful. Ms. Westbrook, you know you were my inspiration. When we went to OSBA, when we went to that wedding, we had the ball of our lives. And you did teach me one thing.
Just one?
No, the one thing, you stood beside us to make sure that stadium was built. You said you talked to your two nieces and they told you that stadium was ready. I'm grateful. I thank you all, and you will see me again. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you very much, Mr. Robinson. I have a lot of things I'd like to say, but I will not. I'll just simply say the only reason I was down here, I forgot I had the shirt on, to be honest with you. But the only reason I was down here is because someone was illegally pulling up signs. And that was the only reason. I never would have been here if something like that had not happened. Never. So I do, and I'm woman enough to say, if that bothered you, I do apologize.
Yes, because
I apologize.
I appreciate
Point blank.
I appreciate
If that bothered you, I do apologize from the bottom of my heart, because I didn't ever want to do something that would cause you any kind of concern. By no means, that was never my intention. I never would have been here if that other problem had to happen. And my jacket had been zipped up. It just happened. So sorry about that, but it happened. So I will say, please accept my apology. I give it to you very honestly and very sincerely. And on that note, let's give Mr. Robinson a hand. Mr. Robinson, you will be here very sincere. Anyone else have any other comments?
I do.
Sure.
I am hosting a Christmas give back for the city of East Cleveland for the families and the students of East Cleveland residents on December the 20th at the Martin Luther King Civic Center from 11 to 1. And any form of donation would be more than appreciated to help us buy toys and food for the families of East Cleveland. I do have flyers outside in the car. I'll bring those up. I've been giving around to local businesses in the neighborhood as well. So I would definitely hand one out to you, ladies and gentlemen, as we're leaving out.
Okay, and if there's anything that, I'll come. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
If all other hearts and minds are clear, I just want to make sure. I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Madam President, I make a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
I second.
It has been properly moved and second that we adjourn the meeting. Roll call, please.
Online voting is open.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Everybody's off.
Miss Step My Walls. Oh, she's in. And Dr. Rice.
Yes,
All votes are in. Motion passes.
thank you. Meeting adjourned. Have a blessed one, one and all. Yes, have a great one.
You'll see me. It ain't over.
I'm waiting for you to hit that little journey. I'm like, hit the little grabber.